Oh my gosh, you guys, who else agrees with me that Tesco brownies are like the best things ever? Do you know what? These can be my Valentine. Like, oh, it's so good. Hi everyone, these are my Valentine for 2018. A box of brownies. Brad, I'm sorry, but these are way more important. Hello my lovelies, it's Shannon and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing this Valentine's makeup look for you all. I'm absolutely feeling it so much right now. This Valentine's sort of makeup look is completely drugstore based apart from one product, and you know, whether you're single Pringle or taken on Valentine's Day, you can sort of do this glam sort of look. This look was so easy to achieve as well, so if you want to see how I got it, then just continue to watch and let's just get into the video. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off by priming my face with the NYX Photo Loving Primer, and I think literally ever since I've started using this in my videos, I've literally said like so many times that this is like my favourite primer ever, so you guys probably know that by now. But yeah, I'm just going to put this in more of my redder sort of areas. I'm now going to prime my eyelids with the new Revolution sort of Conceal and Define. I've literally just got this. As you guys can probably see, I have already done my eyebrows because that was the only like non-drugstore product I had. I literally swear by the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade, so that's basically it. Okay my lovelies, so now I'm going to go on to eyes, and I actually have just picked up the Revolution Neutrals 2 palette, and this really reminds me of the Modern Renaissance palette a bit. This was £4 you guys, and look at the shades. They are proper Valentine vibes. Really like feeling like these shades and stuff. They are like it's like a Valentine's palette, and for £4 it's an absolute bargain. So I'm going to start off by setting my sort of concealer whatever with this white shade here. I'm just going to set that. Next I'm going to be going in with this shade here for like a transition sort of shade. So what are you gals and guys all doing for Valentine's Day? You just chilling at home or going out? I'm working Valentine's Day, so pretty fun for me. I think I'm just going to go to Brad's house after work, and we'll probably get like a takeaway or something. Nothing too... It's a Chinese takeaway in for me. I really like that. That blended out so nice. Look at that pigmentation as well. I'm actually so gassing about that. That literally blended out like so nice. Next I'm going to go into my crease again with the same brush, and I'm going to go in with this bottom shade down here. This is quite sort of like a brighter sort of reddy sort of pink colour. I'm just going to go through my crease again with that. These shadows are so nice and buildable, which is what I really like. Like they're pigmented, but they're not like too pigmented that they're like uncontrollable. Really want to go on holiday. I'm so sick of England, and it's so cold, like so cold. Like we had snow the other day again. Like I want it to be summer, and then like the thing is like when it gets to summer and it just gets to such hot days, because like in England it's just so muggy, like it's not even like a nice hot, it's like humid hot, and then everyone's like, oh I wish it'd be colder. I remember I sat my GCSEs like right in the middle of when we had those like massive heat waves, and it was honestly so horrible. Like I was sitting in the exam absolutely sweating because it was so hot in there. Wow, I'm actually loving the colours, like they are so pretty. I'm going to blend this out just a bit more with my big fluffy like Real Techniques eyeshadow brush. I haven't used this in such a long time, but it's actually such a nice blending brush because it's like dense but not too dense, if you know what I mean. Next I'm going to go in with this darker sort of shade here, and I'm sort of going to go that all over the lid because I really like it. You know, I know Kylie Jenner and all of that sort of do it, where they sort of have like a nice sort of like, I don't know, like a dark sort of lid, do you know what I mean? I don't know if I can explain it right, but that's sort of what I want to go for. And then I want to put some like glitter on, because of course all the shimmers in here look really like shimmery basically. So the only thing I will say is that I've just realised that some of them look quite matte, like the shades, but they do have a slight bit of shimmer to them. It's nothing like major. Wow, I am loving these shadows, not even joking. This is giving me Valentine's vibes, like big time. I'm just going to go back in with this brush again and just sort of blend it all out again. I would cut crease, but cut creases just don't work. Like, my creases in my eyes are all really weird, so my cut crease ends up literally like up here, and it's so bad because of where all my creases in my eyes are. Like, I don't just have one crease, I have loads, like all in like the crease bit, if that's what I've said crease so many times and I'm still saying it. Slightly darken up the outer corner a bit, and it has annoyed me that there isn't a darker pink, but I'm just going to go in with this sort of dark brown down here and just sort of darker out my outer corner. I don't know if this is going to make or break it though. I could be making a big mistake right now. You know when you do eyeshadow and you're like, should I? That does blend in with the pink quite nice actually. I thought that was going to be a bit more browner than what it was. And what it is, it's got sort of a nice undertone to it. Okay guys, so I'm now going to wet my sort of flat brush with my Mario Badescu sort of spray. So I'm just going to like wet it quite a bit. And then I'm going to go in with this gorgeous shade here. These look so shimmery, like proper, so I have no idea how they're going to turn out. I feel like with this sort of shimmer shade you need to sort of break it in a bit, so I'm sort of digging quite hard, well not extremely hard but just a bit harder then. And I'm just going to sort of go down sort of the lower part of my eye. Wow, that's so pretty. I did try to get my hand on a nice loose glitter, but I just didn't find any that I liked, and especially with drugstore ones as well, they're very hit and miss. But I wanted to try and stay as true to this drugstore sort of makeup as I can, but this is actually building up really nicely, and like I say, it may take a bit of building up, but once you sort of build it up, I'm sort of going to take it up. I sort of might just take it up to where I'd like my crease to be, even though I can't fully cut crease my eyes. Wow, that shade is so gorgeous. Lovely, so I've just finished the other eye and stuck on some lashes. The lashes I use are from Primark. They're not Primark's own brand, but they are the ones in the gold packet. I can't remember, it's like the collaboration ones or something, but these are literally amazing. I think they were £5 and they've literally lasted me like 3 months now. They are getting a bit worse for wear, so I'm gonna have to go pick up another pair, but you know, I put them on obviously off camera because this gal's got nails and they literally took me like 10 minutes to put on. Stick a bit of mascara on if I can find it. Going in with the Rimmel volume like mascara flash, whether like this is extra volume or whatever it says. This was only like £5, so I don't really expect much from this sort of mascara, but it's not that bad. It's alright just for a nice mascara. So I'm going to put that on my normal lashes. Okay guys, so now I'm going to be going in with the rest of my face. I'm going to go in with foundation, and I'm going to be mixing the two L'Oreal True Matches together. I'm mixing 2R/2C Vanilla Rose, and I'm mixing it with 3D/3W Beige Door, D-O-R-E. Don't really know how you say that, but I'm mixing these two together because this one's like a really good shade for me, but as I've said in all my videos, this is like a bit more pinkier, whereas this has got a bit more of yellow sort of undertone, so these two together create a nice shade for my skin. I'm sort of going to be like Instagrammable, and I'm going to try and like pump it. I've done this before and literally the foundation just went everywhere. Like, this is so gonna be a fail. Oh my god, it's literally everywhere. This was such a fail. Why did I just do that? Let's just dot some of this around my face. La la la. That was such a fail. Oh my god. And now I've got to try and do it with the other one. Let's just carry on failing. So it just goes all over the... This is really running out as well. Oh my god. Okay, that's gone all over the nozzle too. I've just put so much on, OMG. Okay, I'm just going to blend that all out my beauty blender. Oh my god. I also picked this foundation as well because it has like shimmer in it, so sort of gives a nice glow, because I've tried using like sort of shaving cream as my base and I just absolutely hated it. But I will sort of want to give my skin like a nice glow, you know, it's Valentine's Day. Give your Valentine's Day a bit of a glow, you know. So I'm going to clean up my eyeshadow. Oh, I didn't mention, I did also touch up my brows as well when I was doing my lashes. And I'm going to go in with concealer, and this is where I'm going to properly test this out. I really want the Tarte Shape Tape, so I'm hoping this is good so I don't have to pay like ridiculous amount for shipping to ship it over. But I'm just going to go in with this and sort of see. I got this in the shade C2. This is feeling quite like thick, but like a nice sort of thick, I think. Whoa, I don't know if I've just put like way too much on. That was one dip though, and that's done both sides of my face. I think I'm just going to go down my nose. Well, my nose is a bit... Well, it wasn't exactly as straight as I wanted that to be, but, you know. I think I might just go down here a bit, because that's what I sort of like doing with my concealer, because it just sort of helps define my face a bit more. I think I just put way too much on, not even gonna lie. Oh wow, it's cool. This is a whole YOLOing sort of thing, and I've just made a right mess of that as well. But let's just go in with that. So many people said so many good things about this, so I'm sort of expecting it to be quite good. Oh my god, I've just gone over my eyeshadow. Brilliant, nice one, Shannon. Getting too carried away with that beauty blender. Blend this stuff out, but that's why I don't like doing my eyeshadow before my face makeup. But then I feel like it's so much better doing your eyeshadow before your face makeup. It's just one of those such controversial things. Do you do your eyeshadow before or after your foundation? Really like that concealer. That is extremely full coverage, look at that. Okay guys, so I'm just going to go sort out my eyeshadow issue and I'll be back in a sec. Now I need to powder my face. My face feels so shiny. So the only sort of drugstore sort of contour I have is the Revolution sort of contour palette. And I don't... Basically, I've lost my Stay Matte, my Rimmel Stay Matte, and I need to pick up another one because that is such a good powder to have. But I'm just going to go in with... I'm not really too sure. I think I'm going to go in with this sort of light shade and this sort of yellowy one, just to sort of set some of my face with this big sort of brush, because my face... Who's pinging me? Who is pinging me? Powder, powder, powder. Okay, now I feel like I'm quite powdered and now I want some bronze. I need some bronze in my life. So I'm just gonna sort of bronze up my face with this sort of spectrum brush. I'm not gonna contour anything, I'm just gonna get a bit of bronzer going. So I'm just gonna go in with the lightest sort of bronzery sort of shade, which is this one here, or is it that one? No, it's this one. I'm just gonna sort of bronze up my face a bit. The thing is with bronzing up your face, you're basically just contouring, but not contouring at the same time, if you know what I mean. You're just sort of giving my face a bit of colour back. Because I do feel a bit like a ghost right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay guys, so now I've just bronzed up my face. I'm gonna contour my face with this brush here. I'm gonna go in with the dark shade here, like the darkest sort of one in the palette. It's a really nice colour actually. Now, the one thing I don't know about you guys, which I hate doing and which I actually just don't do, I just use the excess of my brush, is doing my jawline. I don't see why we do the jawline. It just makes it look like you've got such a bad, like, foundation match. It is honestly, like, awful. Like, I guess it makes your jaw look good, but nah, it just gives you such a bad foundation line. Like, that is the one pet hate that I absolutely hate doing, is that. So I just always just use like a small excess of my brush to do that. So the excess is going to be used to do this, because this girl does not want a bad foundation line. So this look is so Valentine-y. I really want to use a blush, like a nice pink blush. I don't own a Drugstore blush because I don't usually wear blush a lot, and I picked up like a MAC one when I had a MAC voucher, and that's really orangey, and the only other pinky sort of toned blush I have is from my Naked Flush. So I'm really sorry. I know I said I wanted to make this as like drugstore as possible, but I know there's so many great like drugstore blushes out there. I just haven't like picked one up. So I'm just going to go in with this shade with this brush here, and it's just this really nice sort of pinky sort of corally sort of shade, which I don't usually like wearing blush anyway, so that's probably why I don't buy it as much. I just wanted to make this look a bit more sort of pinky and rosy. Highlighter, guys, I'm going to be going in with the Soph X Revolution palette. I've just bought this. The palette is so gorgeous. Like, the only thing is that these shades here all look super glittery, and I really wanted to go in with this one down here, but because of the blush and everything, I'm not too sure if I want to. And I'm going to swatch this one here and see how sort of pigmented these are. Wow, that is so pretty. I've just swatched it with my hand. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. I feel like I sort of want to do a bit of a mix. So I think I'm going to go in with a mixture of a tiny bit of that one and that one as well, because I sort of want it to be a bit more of a pinky sort of highlight, but I've sort of just done blush and I don't know if it's going to be a bit too pink, so I don't know if I want a bit more of a white sort of highlight. So I might just go in with the white highlight and a tiny bit of the pink one. Wow. Look at that glow. Oh my gosh. I love highlights, so I'm just sort of like racking it on. Oh, I absolutely love that highlight. It's so gorgeous. I'm actually going to use that white sort of shade just to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, because the only thing in that palette didn't have like a nice white sort of shimmer, which is a shame, but you know, we can live without it. I'm just going to go in with that shade. But look at that, that's such a nice inner corner shade. And as well, why not give your brow bone a bit of a pop in highlight? Look at the glow. You gals are going to get that Valentine's glow with this palette. This is honestly so gorgeous. So you've done so good with this. I'm going with lips. Going in with this number 7 Perfect Lips pencil, and then obviously you guys know I love my Primark sort of things, and this was sort of the best sort of match. So I'm sort of going with these two. It's actually so creamy. Really liking that. Not too sure how well this colour is going to go with like the whole look, but it's sort of more nudie, so I'm thinking it'll be alright. Okay, so I've just lined my lips, and I'm just going to go in with this. I really do love these. They can be quite drying sometimes though, but they are really creamy to apply. That is my lips done. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and I'm honestly pretty much loving it. This palette, 100% recommend if you're looking for a nice sort of pinky sort of tone palette, and this honestly created such a nice look, and it did have like a couple of brown shades as well, so it's quite good if you wanted sort of more of a brownie look as well. But I'm honestly absolutely loving it. Like, watching Valentine's vibes as well, because I don't know, the colours are just proper like Valentine-y. We'll be testing this palette out in this version, so make sure you turn my notifications on if you want to see that. But yeah, this really reminds me of the Subculture palette, and it's got some really nice yellow and greeny sort of shades in there. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!